close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Push your luck.
On we'll go, finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest, echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
On deserted moonlit night, that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the
Chivalry
sky.
will never die.
We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. Simon. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Divine light, shield them! The sky clear, the glaze moon shines! Be cleansed!
You'll get it, Aiden. Right, come on.
Divine light, shield them! Without further ado! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Hold the door!
I hear everything.
Divine light, shield them!
You got this! Be gone, shadow of darkness!
merciless. Into the void. Ha, ha, yeah. Yeah. No, my soul. Body and ring cutter. Let me weave you a verse.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a
Witness the
bit
power
of
of the
fun
lost rain
till I
outlines your
downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the road to the other side. My love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. Saturated, that's what keeps us. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
the sky, gazing far
Swift and merciful.
into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, 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 won't you let the light shine through?
Let's go! Come on, we can do it! Ray outlines your fate.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you,
A touch of frost. Whence you came.
Yeah. Body and the brain outlines your fate. Let me lead.
My friend, from whence you came?
Into the void.
dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout the ground. Can I take?
How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Can I be your superhero? Superhero.
How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Can I be your superhero? Superhero.
How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Superhero.
How can I Shit. How can I smash all these training
Fly
dummies at
up,
once?
away. It's the first time of today. Today.
Just what will we come across this time?
To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero.
How can I smash all these
You're a
training dummies at once?
superhero.
How can I smash all these
Can I be your superhero?
How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Superhero. 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 Can I be
How can I
your
smash all these training dummies
superhero?
at once? No, so that's how to do it. I'm impressed.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love every
skies. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too.
As long as you're prepared to follow through on your choices. And let me tell you, my rebellious streak was way worse back in the day.
You look pretty tired. Late night yesterday?
Yeah, didn't get much sleep at all. And now my head's killing me. My terrible memories of being Grandmaster came rushing back at once.
The Grandmaster's wording is somewhat misleading, so allow me to elaborate. We made quick work of our tasks yesterday, much to the Grandmaster's great pleasure, so he hit up his friend Charles for a few drinks.
You know how it is. When you're catching up with an old friend, a few drinks turn into a few too many, am I right?
Ah, so you're just hungover. Ugh, and Paimon was starting to feel bad for you.
I see. Understood. I just received word from the knights stationed at the venue that the setup is complete. You can start today's story at any time. Ask away.
Ah, you mean like how only you could have purified Dvalin's tears? That ability is unique to you. And to be honest, a lot of people might not even know you're capable of something like that.
Don't worry. I thought about that. The story told within the bubble has some jumps. I've deleted the parts that might complicate things. The remaining content doesn't require the participant to do much of anything, actually. It should be like watching a play, except you get to walk around as you enjoy the performance.
Wait, but we ran into a combat encounter yesterday when that fungus jumped out at us.
We'll take care of that. Alice and I want this to be an experience even a child can complete without trouble. The parts you're testing today are more stable. Of course, when you access the dicier sections, be sure to keep our vision in mind.
Speaking of Alice,
Clee demanded some playtime with her mom. And of course, as far as Alice is concerned, nothing is more important than a request from her daughter.
Ha ha ha. Well, let's get this show on the...
Curious, maybe you should take it slow.
Dizzy. That's gonna take some getting used to. Why didn't that happen the first time?
Ah, looks like we've jumped forward a bit since yesterday. We're at the Favonius Cathedral now.
Wait, is this the bit where we borrow the Holy Lyre? Yeah, Paimon's not
Don't worry. See?
Word from the Knights of Favonius is that the Fatui are planning to steal the Holy Lyre der Himmel. A conflict between the two parties is ensuing inside. If the Fatui... Come on. What is it?
Oh, so that's...
It's all thanks to that committed performance from our good...
I'm just reading the lines Miss Nicole gave me.
Don't worry. Our operation isn't that strict. If there are slip-ups, I'll just delete them later. Feel free.
Wait, that was Nicole's voice? Where's it coming from?
Probably... that...
That's right. This is a kind of communication magic. If you get stuck at any point, you can...
How very convenient.
That's right. Obviously, we're not including the stealing part in this version of the... After all, the Fatui were the ones who ended up with it. Borrowing, stealing, leaving out that detail doesn't change the direction of the story. Anyway, the Knights are currently fighting to protect the Holy Lyre.
This is like getting to read the script before watching the movie.
I wonder what would happen if, this time, we managed to catch the Fatui thief in the act.
That would complicate things. Worst case scenario, we might need to do another take.
Okay.
Someone's got an axe to grind.
You're just in time. The situation is not looking good at the moment.
Yeah, it's turned into quite a mess.
You're not bad, boy. Against the Fatui, though, you'll need to You ain't messing around, huh?
Oh no! If this keeps... Oh, sorry. Paimon can't do this. Nicole...
Yeah, it's kinda hard to get in the zone when our opponents look like average.
Let me see here. It looks like magical autoload has been disabled, so the Fatui costumes didn't appear. I'll get that fixed. Just ignore the problem for now and continue with the scene. Remember, this is a tense moment.
Got it. In that case, I'll evacuate the members of the church right away.
All right, thank you. As you see, Traveler, the situation is dire. We need to retrieve the Holy Lyre and get it back to headquarters.
Looks like the Fatui are tied up fighting the Knights. I doubt they have the manpower to spare to deal with us.
Which means, if we rush in, we should.
You all sure are getting into gear. Well, well, well. It seems our outer diversions were most effective. The knights know not that the true danger lurks right
It's no wonder you're known as the youngest, most capable Electro-Sisson mage in your unit. You can read our enemy like a book.
No! We're too late!
Put the lyre down.
You heard her! Put it down and put him up! Or this is gonna get ugly! Wait, why are you the only one with a costume, Fischl? Why? Because I fashioned this headpiece myself, of course. How does it look?
And I suppose I look enough like an Electro-Sisson.
Hold on. Ha! You underestimate me. To think I would appear before you without full confidence in my victory. Go forth, Oz. Sissons, take care of these pests. The holy Lyre der Himmel belongs to the Fatui. Whoa, that was fast. Made Fischl is... the Fatus is getting away! Here, take it away, and don't let them catch you.
That's nothing the gliding champion of the Fatui can't handle.
Against gliding regulations!
Pretty tough, aren't ya? Well, let's see how you handle this.
thought the Adventurers Guild were the only ones role-playing as Fatui.
Just thought I'd lend him a hand. Fischl didn't have time to make me a cool hat, though.
Amber's over there! Let's get ready to land!
Here they come! Positions, everyone!
So this is where the chase ends this time. Wait a minute. This isn't what their hideout looked like.
Yes. I remember it being much more run down.
The Lawrence clan lived here for a time, but this doesn't look like their handiwork. And I know for sure it's not the work of the knights.
Must be a bit of creative license on the part of our dear mages then.
Alice said the original was too run down and didn't fit her aesthetic taste, so we repurposed some assets from the Golden Apple Archipelago. As you can imagine.
Yeah, this is dope.
Still, our mission remains the same. We're here to get back.
Yeah, and this time we have a whole bunch of people to help us. Not
A human never doubts what their eyes see or rejects the ground beneath their feet. Both now warn you that this is the end of the road. Give up and turn back while you can.
that voice.
Mona. Oh,
You know about her? But Mona came to.
well, I had regular contact with the Hexen Circle, so her name came up now and then. The whole thing about her messing up and being too afraid to go back? Yeah, I know that too.
What? But how? No one in the Hexen Circle should know about that.
For real? Sorry, but I'm pretty sure all the mages know.
All of them?
I'm afraid so. Oh, except Rhindaughter, I suppose.
Fine. That's just fine. It's not like the old hag's gonna come find me in Mondstadt to settle the score, right?
Anyway, how do we cross?
Aw, come on. Don't.
I'm not. This is unrelated. Besides,
All right. Looks like Mika's guarding this spot.
Oh, hey! It's been a while.
Hello, Grandmaster. No. Wait.
I would think you have bigger concerns right now. Tell us where to find the lyre.
It's locked in the back room, but good luck getting in there. 3 crests are needed to enter, and each one is guarded by a Fatus.
Wait, but in real life...
Yes, but there are 3 locations to visit. If there was only one key to be found, there's a good chance the encounters set up at the other 2 locations would go to waste. All our actors worked so hard to memorize their...
Fair point. They're playing through the story just like us after...
To be honest, when I first read my lines, I was kind of confused at how I just give up the intel without a fight. But when I actually had to stand off against... Mr. D-Luke practically had me in a cold...
Really?
Aha! Yet in a game of cards, it's the ones that remain unturned that strike the greatest...
That's right! And I've been told you have quite a few... anyway, you...
One moment. We can't quite end it like...
Do I?
It would benefit the scene.
All right. I told you everything I know. Now leave me alone.
And off he goes.
On me.
Looks like we were followed. Guess Mondstadt's elite aren't to be underestimated, huh?
Stand aside. This one's personal, but this time, I'm fully locked and loaded!
Off the ante!
Looks like I...
Okay.
Probably because you had to act like a Fatus. At this point...
Oh, so you were the one in the Fatus costume.
It would seem so.
Man, their armor is heavy, and not breathable at all. You're telling me...
Rumor has it, Fatui recruits undergo rigorous training. Well, even though we lost, Dad had fun for sure. Here's the crest I was guarding. You've earned it.
Oh, and Bennett told me about what happened in Natlan. So, on behalf...
Well, that's what friends...
Speaking of, how have things... Same old, same old. I do miss the Asha, though.
Without the crests, I can't activate this device either. Man, I thought I lucked out with just a few. Anyway, if you want...
The Fatus up ahead values wealth above. Luckily, I've prepared a negotiation.
Wait, Mona?
What? The more roles you play, the more you get paid. That's what Alice said. The crest is with me. All I need to know... Let's talk biz... I would've...
Hey! Did you...
What? All right, here's the crest. Oh, and by the way, word has it... Well, I spend most of my hydromancy uses the... Of course, I need a whole new set of equipment.
No wonder Alice gave you...
Generous compensation, minimal manual... Even though her daughter is, in some part, responsible for my...
Huh. I guess the moon's a big...
Oh, come on. Enough about that old hag. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
completely blocked. Looks like this person isn't taking visitors. Yes, we'll just have to be careful. We need that crest.
That's nothing.
What? They handed over their crests? Looks like the decision has been...
Gotta say, Paimon didn't expect.
Well, actually, Aunt Alice was planning for me to play Dvalin if the dragon himself didn't agree to take part. That was the backup plan. Apparently, there's a spell like the one used to make Simulanka that could change me back into an evil dragon.
That does not sound like a good idea.
I have to agree. That sounds like a...
I don't think I'd be very good at playing the evil dragon anyway. Luckily, Dvalin agreed to take part after all, so my role was switched to timid Fatu...
Wow, that's a pretty huge change.
Oh, because Mika is guard A.
As expected, Alice has got it all planned out.
All right, we've got all the crests. Let's head back and look for Mika.
I'm just glad I didn't have to play the evil dragon.
Yeah. On me.
All right. This elevator's a bit complicated to operate, so Miss Nicole...
Thanks.
No problem.
Huh. I don't remember Fatu.
Of course you want to make things difficult.
Security's tight around here.
I hope this is safe.
The Holy Liar! Here it is! Wait, but Paimon remembers something.
Hot-blooded, careless, and reckless hero. Wait, what? All it did was lock the liar up. Well, I wasn't the one who designed it. All...
That checks out.
They laugh as if they allow me to clarify before...
From what I've heard, the Fatui agent guarding this...
So then,
Do not despair, mein Fräulein. Miss...
'Tis true, though thine prinzessin... Come forth, my loyal servants. Smite all who stand against us.
Look, the Ravens get confused if they don't hit anyone. Now's their chance.
Group 2, reinforce.
Yeah. Thunder! That's gonna leave a scar. On me.
you! Attack at once!
Thunder! Got a bit too cocky.
Ha! Go as one! Ha!
Well, well. It seems I must send forth my most capable servant of all. He shall dispose of you in one fell swoop.
As you wish, mein Fräulein. Our situation is dire, mein Fräulein. It seems this is the end of the road.
Up the ante! Up the ante!
Alright, alright, alright. I give up. Just don't hit. Alright.
You were brilliant, Miss Fischl. The recording was
Yeah! It's rope! Huh. Your praise is a.
Huh. It doesn't look like the luck.
True.
I doubt the mages want us.
Perhaps we haven't met a certain condition then?
Oh, wait. Does that mean the.
I'm afraid it may be the only way to...
Very well. Just be gentle.
Huh? Oh, right. Paimon's the weak.
Ah, it's open!
Congratulations on obtaining the...
Wow! This is quite the gather. Oh, Paimon's stomach has been rumbling.
Oh, hello. Did you need something? You know, we often threw banquets like this when I was little. But then, as more and more of our ranks left on expeditions and I was left in charge, the number of celebrations decreased. Now, seeing a gathering like this after all this time, I can't help...
Well said, traveler.
Barbara?
You told me you wanted the expedition, but in my eyes,
Oh, you're right. The location isn't the most important factor. I appreciate the kind... Make sure to do the same, traveler. Now that we're outside the bubble and no longer in character, there should...
Hey! Honorary Knight! Look up! Pretty stellar view from up here! And the
of all the places to sit, it just had to... Well, to each their own, I suppose. Just be careful on the way up, traveler.
Blade.
Off we go!
Have a seat. I come bearing booze free, of course. You're welcome. Ah, well, that's what being home is all about, right? Letting go, feeling at ease. You think so? Glad to hear it. There's no place like home. That's what people say, right? The expedition took me far and wide, and still, little alcohol in my system, it would all come back. The cathedral, the statue, the windmills in the city, the pigeons and dandelions in front of the gate. The further away you get, the more you miss it. I might be biased, but it means a lot that you care about this place. It was Dvalin. Things could have been bad. I suppose Barbados could have handled it, even though he hadn't been awake for long. But still, I doubt the ending would have turned out quite so perfect. Dvalin is family to him, you know? Having to choose between the dragon's life and Mondstadt's safety, that would have been cruel. Not to mention, the Wild Hunt would have reached our borders sooner or later. We'd have been stretched thin without your help. Maybe you've never put two and two together, but what you did in Natlan also helped reduce the threat of the Wild Hunt. If Natlan's crisis hadn't been resolved, the two abyssal powers might have joined forces at some point, making our situation even more dire. Ha! Look at us, taking down the Abyss in two separate nations. Doing the Knights of Favonius proud, aren't we? I guess not. In any case, for a knight, honor is something you get to define for yourself, no matter what the outside world thinks. And that's the question, isn't it?
Ah, so this is where you've been hiding. You know, I don't think this was designed for sitting.
Ha! When did you become such a stickler? Come have a drink with us. There's plenty.
Don't mind if I do. Grape juice? Again?
You know, Charles would never let me hear the end of it if I started drinking without him.
Disappointing, but understandable. Oh, I almost forgot. Since this banquet is also for the actors, I invited Dvalin.
All right. Might hike up the bill a bit, but who cares? Haven't seen him in too long.
Yeah, well, he turned me down. He never did like being the center of attention. The city is a little too small for him to spread his wings. Even if no one is afraid of him, he could still take out a windmill or two. Guess it's better not to risk it.
Huh. Maybe it's time to draft a proposal to build him a landing pad.
The Traveler's right. If this is what makes him comfortable, might as well let him be. In the meantime, I propose a toast. To our honorary knight.
To our honorary knight.
I often think about our parting at Windrise, you know. And now, almost in the blink of an eye, the final stop on your journey is just around the corner. Snezhnaya. The Tsaritsa's plans have continued to advance. Now, only the Pyronosis remains free from her grasp.
But if even the captain couldn't take Malwika's Gnosis by force, I guess we don't need to be concerned about its safety for now. So that's good news, at least.
You wouldn't be taking a dig at someone else's ability to hold on to their Gnosis, now would you, Grandmaster?
Haha, of course not. I'm not one to rub salt in old wounds.
Her harbingers do often tend to take a rather extreme approach. Just look at Child or Senora. But we would be mistaken to ignore the fact that Senora did not win the Geonosis using force.
Right. You told me about the contract Morak signed with her before his death. You're saying she didn't need to resort to violence in Mondstadt either?
That's right. If she was able to provide a reason convincing enough to persuade Morax, she could have persuaded me no problem. I suppose she just didn't think there was a reason to negotiate. I had just woken up, so I must not have seemed like much of a threat. Honestly, the Gnosis was of no use to me. I didn't care who it belonged to or what means were used to take it. I just knew if I fought her in that moment, the cathedral, perhaps even the entire city, might have become collateral damage.
True. I wouldn't put it past Senora to take civilians as hostages either.
In the end, though, it was those same methods that led to her end. After all, her third target, the Raiden Shogun, wasn't a big negotiator back then. Perhaps Senora's success in Mondstadt and Liyue convinced her that she was a match for the Archon of any nation. You did the right thing. It pained me to see Inazuma as it was back then. I'm glad things have changed since. Of course, now the elite force of Harbingers has quite a few missing from its ranks, so I suspect the Tsaritsa no longer has the means to meddle in other nations like she used to. Who knows? Perhaps a chance to formally meet her in Snezhnaya might come sooner than we think.
Some of our knights remain stationed in Not Cry. If you need help, just say the word, and we'll be there.
The look in your eyes. It's changed a lot since you first set off from Mondstadt. But my advice remains unchanged. Never forget that the journey itself has meaning, traveler. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of that journey. Perhaps earth-shaking truths and indescribable trials await you at the end. Just remember, there is more to life than that. All right, that's more than enough acting like a real Archon for one night. And still, not a sip of drink for dear old Venti at a time like this? You're no fun, Varka.
Dun dun dun!
Dun dun dun! Da da da!
This is so fun, Mom!
I think so too. Come on, let's blow them all up.
Mom, when can I play with the magic toy you made me?
Very soon, darling. In fact, it should be ready tomorrow. I just know you're going to love it.
Yay! Can we play together?
Why, of course. We'll have ourselves a splendid time.
take it slow. Just like